Oh, hello there everybody, welcome on back to another Olexa look. It's been a little bit since we've done some game showcases, but there's a lot of games that I want to showcase, and thus I want this series to really come back and be in full swing in 2019. Today, we're looking at Caveblazers, which is a newer, I will say. It's not super new, it has been around a little bit, but it's been gaining some traction recently, and I've had it recommended to me by a bunch of different people, so I finally decided to try it out. We played it on stream, and this game is good. Like, it is really, really a solid game. So I want to show it to you guys, so you can get some knowledge about the game, and then decide whether or not you want to play yourself. So this is Caveblazers. It's a game by Deadpan Games, published by the Yogscast, actually. And it's a roguelite that, you know, right off the bat, you're going to look at it, you're going to go, this looks a little bit like Spelunky. And in some ways, you're correct. It does have a Spelunky feel to it, but the game has a lot more action than a Spelunky. So it does have a full kind of custom outfit doing thing here, which is kind of neat. We can put an iron helmet on him. We can put a red headband on him, make him look like, you know, Chuck Norris out here. Is kind of what he looks like. But a lot of customization for your character. These don't do anything for your run besides just makes him look... Here, we'll go full on Chuck Norris, man. Besides just makes him look a little bit different. But you'll unlock more and more outfits as you go. I mean, you can kind of see that there's a bunch of locked upper body shirts in here that you'll unlock throughout the game. And like I said, I've only played about 80 minutes of this, so I don't have everything unlocked. There's also random perks that you'll get, and these are kind of, you know, think of them as your starting characters, so to speak. You always play as this guy, but how you start is dependent on what perk you choose. So I've been playing Juggernaut a lot, which basically just increases your melee damage and reduces your range damage. But we also have Archer, which is all about using your bow. And then just the Adventurer, which starts with an apple, which allows you to do some healing. I'm going to do this one just so that we can hopefully last a little bit longer, and I can show you guys a little bit more of the game. But controls are pretty simple. They do recommend you play with a controller. So I'm using a PS4 controller, as I normally do with games here. Square or your X, depending on what system you're on, does a nice little attack. You can just do like a 1 swipe, or you can do a 2 swipe, or there's a full-on 3 that does this nice little down slam. You do have an up hit as well as a spike that allows you to hit enemies, and this does a lot of damage. I've kind of found that spiking enemies in certain situations is kind of the meta in Caveblazers. Now, certain weapons don't allow you to do it, but for the base sword, it's pretty good. You also have a bow, which allows you to shoot in a bunch of different directions. It can be useful. I haven't really found this bow to be super useful a lot, but some of the other ranged weapons that you do pick up are really, really solid. This is kind of the starting area. This guy up here will occasionally talk to you, give you some tips. I mean, yeah, he's asking me what I'm doing up here. You unlock all kinds of stuff. Like, I just unlocked my progress, which kind of shows me everything that I'm doing, which these are some awesome statistics, honestly. You can see that I've played for an hour and I have 10 deaths already in the game and no wins. But I have beaten a boss, so that's a solid thing. But pretty neat to see everything, and you can really see how in-depth this game is, and it's not very expensive on Steam at all. For me to only be about 14% through the story in an hour played, that means you got about 10 hours of gameplay, give or take, if you do everything as quickly as possible, I feel. But it has a lot of replayability. It also has a daily run. Let's just hop right in so you guys can see a little bit of the gameplay. Right off the bat, like I said, it looks like Spelunky, but I'm telling you, there's so much more action in this game than a Spelunky. And it's much more fast-paced. There's not a lot of strategic feel to it, so you don't really have that feeling that Spelunky has. It's more of a run-and-gun dungeon crawler that just happens to take place in a cave, which is good. I think it's a fun theme for a game. I've always liked cave crawlers in general, whether it be, you know, for mining or for otherwise. So we've gotten absolutely toasted right here, but this is an upgrade, Volatile Blessing, and you can just kind of jump into these and get them. So these are kind of your items, so to speak. So chance of firing an explosive arrow sounds pretty good to me, and we got ourselves an Orc Battle Axe, which is a 10 to 12 melee, and it's pretty slow. This guy's a 9 to 11 medium. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that this is better. I haven't really liked the, ooh, a fire ring. I haven't really liked the orc battle axe from when I've used it, but I could be wrong, man. So fire resistance and also increased fire damage. So we do have, something to kind of build around if we're going to talk about that. And this now looks like maybe... No. So it's just a solid gold wand. It can launch some magic attacks. So I believe pressing R2... No. There's some way to launch the magic attacks. That's not something that I am fully 10 out of 10 ready to do yet when it comes to this. Also, enemies, ridiculously good AI. Like, these guys will pathfind, and they will make it to you. And I am, like, almost dead, so we should probably pop our apple, regain 20 health, live our best life kind of situation. But, game's really fun. And I'm sure you can kind of see that right now. We will die, and it will be soon. I do think the Juggernaut class is really solid, because you basically regain 40 health. Absolutely. Makes my life better. You're probably wondering, who's this little guy firing? You can randomly find adventurers in the dungeon, and they will basically just help you out, so to speak, which is crazy nice, dude. There's a choosable upgrade up here. We should not miss out on this. There's all kinds of crap up here. Okay. Beautiful. We also got a transmogrification scroll. The hell is this thing? Converts up to 5 nearby objects to gold. Okay. I'm gonna go with the ascending blessing, which I believe makes us do, yeah, increased number of jumps. That's pretty cool, honestly. And we will be able to use this to our advantage. There is going to be a way for us to get this. There's always a way, is what I've learned in this game. But it sure as hell is looking like there's no... Oh, there we go. Just like that. Sapphire ring. Okay, let's equip all this crap. So, equipable causes your next arrow to be an explosive magic projectile, dealing extra damage and stunning enemies. I feel like I'd rather have the gold wand, and then we'll equip that for some extra range damage. We don't want to do this transmogrifier quite yet. There's no reason to. We don't have really any items around here that we want to transmogrify, so we'll just kind of chill. Here's a yellow potion. Potions you can think of as pills in like the Binding of Isaac. So plus 30 health. That's a pretty good potion. So yellow potion now is a real solid one if we do find it again. I don't know if we're able to. I don't think I've ever found 2 of the same potion. This is scaring the hell out of me. That dude, the blue guy, is a real pain in the ass, let me tell you. You do not want to get hit by him because he explodes and does like 20 damage to you. So I'm trying to do this in a way that we do not take a hit here. We finally have some HP. Dude, this is like friggin' target practice for me. Okay. Hi. I did a little bit. Jump. Ready? Okay. There we go. Got him. Sometimes, man, it's worth it to just, okay. It's worth it to just, go all in on trying to knock a dude out. Now, I think we just go. I see no reason for us to use a bomb to get that one chest. It's totally fine. So, this floor is the floor before the boss fight. The bosses I've fought, I think, 3 different bosses so far. So, I don't know how many there actually are for the first boss fight, but the fact that I've fought 3 different ones tells me that we're probably seeing the majority of them. Oh my god, dude. This is real disaster right here. I'm getting absolutely toasted by these boys. Dun 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 dum 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 dum. Hi. Okay, it's okay. Oh, he's got a bow and arrow. He's a shooty boy. Scares the hell out of me, dude. The game does also have local co-op, which is pretty exciting. So if you want to hop in with a friend, absolutely something that you can do. Okay, let's pop the arcane box, which just caused a bunch of explosions. You want to stay away from them. Massively increases the strength of your next jump. Sure, let's try it out. I don't like Spike Stick. I think this is a horrible weapon, so I will not be using it. And yeah, we're good. So there's other things that you will find. Spikes will kill us, so we're not gonna do that right now. What do we got? What do we got? Melee attacks fire projectiles when you have more than 80% health. Okay, so this just basically makes us stronger. That dude blew himself up on the spikes, which gave me this stupid potion. What a lovely time to be alive. We're slowed. That's less than ideal, but it'll go away. So no worries. We can kind of just chill for the time being. There we go. All good. So here's our first statue. Statues can give you things by paying it money, and I will pay it some money. And we got max health. Okay, that's pretty solid. +1 melee, +1 range, +5 max health. Look, fire resistance is great and all. We haven't really found a use for fire resistance. Hello, friend. Come with me. Be my guardian angel. Or you can stay right there, whatever floats your damn boat. Dude, look at these projectiles that we're firing. And they do a lot of damage too. Holy crap, dude. That guy, he just absolutely annihilated. Oh, that's not the guy. That's a bad guy. Get out of here, buddy. Frig off. Oh, we're taking hits. Oh, you got a bow. There's a lot of like little 1v1 battles that occur that can make you real worried. Okay, spike sword. Dude, look at this thing. Crazy damage on this. That did 20 damage to me. Let's pop this as well. I didn't even see what that was. Was that +2 range damage? Green potion. I will pop all potions. -2 range, +2 melee. Okay. And that kind of stuff happens. And you kind of... It's why potions are so... oh, dude, the crown. I don't remember what it does, but it's a crown. So how could it be bad, right? Get spiked. I died. Gosh darn it. Okay. That's alright. You know what? We learned... We discovered. You know what? I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go back to here so that I can equip a new perks, just so you guys can see a different perk. Let's go with Archer and let's try to build around our bow as being our primary weapon here. Now keep in mind we've lost our double jump. Now you can wall jump, which is like one major difference between this and Spelunky. And I want to be 100% honest in telling you that do not in any way, shape, or form compare this game to Spelunky. I know that I am, and it's purely because of looks, and it's because of what people told me. When people told me to check out this game, they went, it's a more action-packed Spelunky, and I still firmly do not believe that that is the case. This is a game of its own right. And I really don't think that it takes a lot of inspiration from Spelunky at all. I hate the explodey boys, man. It's just entirely different. 20 health and 5 max health. Don't mind if I do. Crystal Skull that follows you around and creates a barrier. So it's kind of an orbital, so to speak. I don't know how useful that'll be. A sticky bomb can be very useful. And we got ourselves a good bow here now, which is real nice. There is a man in here. I don't know what to think about that. Should we go get him? Or should we stay the hell away from him? This is a fast firing, but less damage. Okay. -20 health. That sucks. Nice ring. Let's open this up. This worries me. Oh, crap. We didn't actually open it. We need another bomb. Okay. Master Sword. Melee attacks. Oh, it's the melee attacks firing projectiles again. I think this is really solid, honestly. Oh, this guy's my friend. You my friend. Alrighty. Oh, you're the bad explosive man. Blessing of bleeding. That sounds really good. Make enemies bleed. Melee attacks have a chance to cause bleeding. Okay, so far we've literally, you know, we're an archer and our entire run is built around melee. So that's excellent. This is anything. It can be anything. Yellow potion works for me. How much for another thing? 32. You blew me up, but you gave me an apple. I will eat the apple. I will eat the potion. You son of a gun. I'm shielded. I literally have like a shield going around me. It's kind of cool. I would like to get, I'd like to get that guy out of the, oh, we have a bomb. This is our opportunity, man. Opportunity knocking. I want to free whoever that guy is from the thing. I have no idea if he's good or bad either, which is frightening, to be fair. What is this? Increase your melee and range by 1. That's literally just solid. Don't mind if I do. And then just roll. All pots contain at least a little bit of money sometimes. I know I just said at least a little sometimes, which definitely is not an accurate statement to say. But let's get King Boy out of here. I'm hoping that'll do it. Yeah, okay. So who are you? He appears to be a friend. You just chill, my man. Whatever floats your boat. We have like no health. Oh, what have I done? I made a shield. Aw, crap. Well, that's actually a little bit unfortunate. Should have saved that for sure. That's okay, we're learning. That's the thing, we will continue to learn for a while. Chance of burning entities with melee hits. Oh look, another melee bonus. These stupid slimes are straight out of Terraria, man. Being real annoying. Terraria, however the hell you want to say it. Okay, what do we got here? We got 2 ruby rings. That's going to be useful, and I'll tell you why later. Damage resist is also useful. Explosion size. Okay, we don't need increased explosions. We don't even have anything explosive. So that's kind of... It's a whatever for right now. This guy's putting in the work with me. I love when I have a man with me to damage things, because they hit hard. And it's lovely every time. I think blood was dripping from the ceiling. That's pleasant. Elven bread. We can get 60 health here. Oh, we need 60 health to activate that. Oh, Jesus. It's probably a real good item, but I don't feel great about doing that. So here's an altar. This is going to be exciting. Altars are fun because they allow you to combine 2 items into a super item. So now we have a super ruby ring, and this is probably worth it to put on. So plus 30 max health and plus 10 damage resist. I am going to remove... I'm going to remove the obsidian ring, actually, because we have some damage resist now. And it's kind of a wash with just the added benefit of extra health. Hello, friend. You suck. Get out of here. We got 20 health to our name. An acre of land, and a dollop of fame. Top-notch brain. Hello. You're on fire. Get out of my life. Okay, brown potion. I'm wondering if you can combine potions as well. That would be something real interesting. Oh, there's bad men. I died. It's a brutal game too, man. Oh, we unlocked a heavy hitter perk. Okay, we're gonna have to try that right now. I will do one more run so we can try out the heavy hitter perk, since I don't know what this guy is. All melee attacks will be heavy hits. I have no idea what that means, but let's roll. I'm assuming... Oh, okay. It's doing the tier 3 on the char... Oh, my lord. It's doing, like, the tier 3 on the charge up of your attack. So it's just strictly doing a lot of damage all the time that you do melee. It does stop us from getting the nice combos, which can be a little bit dangerous. You might notice we have 22 health on the first floor. Leaves a little bit to be desired. Elven Bread, 35 and +5 max. Okay, that's very useful. There are like little certain elven encampments that I've kind of found throughout the thing. I don't know if that's just like me creating something, but it seems like you always will find one or so on a floor, and then those can give you a lot of really good items. The golden gems are pulled from you from a short distance. The whip. Dude, the whip is a top tier item. So it gives us an extra ring slot, which is kind of like the real nice thing. But the whip has some massive damage on it. The only problem with it, it does get rid of our down spike and our up spike. But I'll tell you, you don't need it when you have the whip. And you can kind of see the whip is putting in the work right now. 21 damage apiece to these enemies is real solid. I mean, it's actually just melting these guys. Get destroyed. I played well right there, and now I'm proud of myself. It's not often that ever occurs. Self-loathing is fun. Okay, what do we have here? Crown. Solid gold ring that causes your heavy attacks to stun targets. This is the greatest duo ever. Regain 3 health from kills with this sword. As good as that sounds, and probably as good as we should be using it at the current moment, do not even think about it. Sweet Prince. We have a god tier synergy right here, because we're going to be stunning any enemies that do survive. You gotta go, buddy. Go to hell. Thank you. What is this bad boy? Golden Feather for 120. I don't really think we need it, but I will buy it, because I don't know what the hell else I'm going to use my thing for. Create a boost field around you. Yourself and friendly characters will gain 50% attack speed and 25% inside. Okay. So I still don't know how to... activate my golden feather. Oh my lord. Okay, it's LB to activate your golden feather. Oh, that's super cool. Okay. So that's good if we need to backtrack at all. That's going to allow us to backtrack with relative ease. Yo, who's this guy though? He's a good guy. Adventurers can randomly just go through the entrance to the cave and can help you out. Now, I don't know if that guy's going to come down with us. Dude, we have 2 beige potions. I want to wait to pop it, because if we can combine them, I'm really interested. +2 melee, +2 range. That's actually nuts. Let's head down. Temple approach. This run's looking real good right now. Gives your arrows a slight homing effect. It's kind of cool. I can get down with it. Things hit so hard in this game. You need damage resist. I'm finding that damage resist is kind of the end-all be-all. That was incredibly lucky. Getting some damage resist so you can have things not just completely annihilate you is a very good thing, to be fair. But like I said, I'm still learning the ins and outs of this game and don't know what's good, what's bad. I think the whip is really good, but you never know in games. You could think that something's good, and then 2 days later, you think it's horrible. Max health, we needed it. And you know what? I even recognized that was the machine for max health. The statue, I should say. So you kind of get those perks. It reminds me a little bit of Gungeon, where you just have those nice perks that you can activate. But these are more like a shop, so to speak. There is no, to my knowledge, no. Oh, we have an altar. Let's go. That's so good. I can't help but notice that there's like 6 trillion enemies here. You seeing this crap? Wait a minute. There was an altar. Am I going crazy? I swear to God there was an altar. Get absolutely toasted, boy. The homing effect on the friggin' arrows. That was so good. We're doing a good amount of damage with our range as well. I'm liking this perk a lot. The heavy hitter, especially with the whip, is very, very strong. All right, we have no reason to stay. Oh, we already know this potion is a god one. I'll take the brown potion, plus 10 max health. Look at this, man. We're gonna be sitting real pretty just going down to the next floor. I think we want to equip this for the boss fight here. And then, I mean, I kind of want to see if there's an altar, but this is a boss fight, and you will see how the boss fights go. They're a little frightening. This was the first boss I ever fought, and he hits, man. He's worrisome. So we'll kind of see how this goes. You kind of have to really just use ranged on him. And you can see that he is making life difficult on me. See, this sucks because we didn't build around range. So now we're at a massive disadvantage here. I hate you. We're burning. We're gonna die. We're dead. I was gonna try and pop a potion, hoping that it was health or something, but we got absolutely toasted. Anyway, that's Caveblazers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did and you really want to see some more of this, let me know and we can maybe do a little mini series of it at some point in time. But it's really solid and I really enjoyed this game. And it's definitely a roguelite to keep your eye on as they continue to update it here. So if you enjoyed this Olexa look, hit a like on the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You have a good day. Bye-bye.